Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
A paying client writes. And by the way, I only do paying clients. So, hey Aaron, I've been feeling depressed lately after seeing my classmates that I graduated high school with, just graduating college, and seeing all their graduation pictures on Facebook is making me feel like a loser. I attended UNLV back in 2012, stayed for a year, and then dropped out because I was dealing with depression. My brother passed away. That's the first legitimate excuse I've heard any millennial actually give for being depressed. Congratulations. You do have the right to be depressed and drop out. Out-of-state tuition was too expensive, and also because I didn't know what I really wanted to study in school, I took a 3-year gap. The past 3 years, I've just been working, trying to figure my life out. In addition, within those 3 years, I traveled, taught myself how to code, and paid off all my credit cards and other debt. Right now, I'm 21 years old and back in school as a freshman, pursuing a civil engineering degree and working full-time to finance my education. I refuse to take student loans out and intend to graduate debt-free. I also am considering picking up a second job to save money, since right now most of my paycheck goes to bills and school, leaving me with no money to save. My question is, how can I deal with the fact that I feel behind in life, knowing that my high school classmates are moving forward with their lives and I'm still stuck as a freshman? Also, it's a good idea to work 2 jobs while studying for an engineering degree. I work as a student assistant at the library. Good! That allows you, or right here, you say so, which allows me to get homework and studying done. Outstanding. Would like a video response. I look forward from you. Thanks. Okay, let me tell you, I won't mention your name because I didn't take a picture of it because I'm on the road. That's how I kind of do these road videos. I want you to listen very carefully. I wish I did what you did. I would have been in so much of a better position if I had done what you did. By the time I was your age, I mean, I would have been, and you are going to be light years ahead of your peers. Because, and let me explain it to you. I'm going to explain this to all of you young kids. I'll fire up the next question there. It used to be high school ended and the bullshit was over. Then you had to get into the real world. But then my generation, basically Gen X, came along and everyone had to go to college, and now you millennials have to go to college too. And basically high school or college became high school version 2.0. Now you have to understand something. K through 12 high school or K through 12 school is an artificial environment. This is where bullies get to beat the crap out of you. You are rewarded based on athletics or how good looking you are, or just your ability to be funny and charming and work that system. Academics, I won't say academics wasn't rewarded. Academics was rewarded in its own regard, but it certainly was not the key metric by which you measured or valued your success in high school, be it social, economic. Well, there was no financial. Financial is how rich your parents were, and stuff like that. College is the same thing, minus the adult supervision. And unfortunately, we give these idiots voting rights, and you see the shit show that's happening in academia. And what this means, though, is that this artificial environment, this postponement of entering the real world, has been postponed for another 4 years. And so what you are seeing is an artificial environment. How good are these kids, your peers, who have graduated? Oh my God, look at me, posting on my Facebook. I'm out to get to. Oh my goodness. You're looking at that and say, God, I'm a loser. No, you're not a loser. You're a loser according to this artificial environment. That has ended for them. You have taken a wiser, much more measured approach. And that is you were honest with yourself. You didn't say, I got to go to college. I got to do this. I got to figure out my life at the age of 17. You were wise. You said, I don't know what I want to do. And you made an incredibly wise decision of dropping out because you didn't know what to do. Otherwise, you would have been pissing away your time and your fucking money. Right? Now, I don't know how many of your Facebook friends are liberal arts or humanities graduates. Heaven help them, because they're fucked. And then some of them might actually be STEM and engineering graduates as well, and that's good. They'll do quite well. But you are going to find out quite soon with their Facebook posts that they're going to vindicate your decision to postpone and take your time. Because whereas it's all graduation, because it is graduation season, it's May, all right? You're going to say, oh my goodness, graduation. Well, watch these posts, and it's so hard finding a job. Oh my God, my student loans are coming due, da-da-da-da. And then you're going to see them transition from this fake world that was artificial and was never going to last forever to the real world. And you will not be envious of them 6 months from now. Mark my words, you set a timer or something on your whatever electrical doodad, your phone, whatever. You set a reminder 6 months from now and go revisit all these people, and then you just email and say, hey, what's going on? They will be miserable because the artificial environment that they have been trained to live in from 5 to 22, for 17 years. They have no experience, no expertise in living in the real world. You have 3. You've been working and supporting yourself. They have student loan debts that they cannot possibly pay back because they probably most likely majored in stupid fucking bullshit. In other words, you're like mid-1999 or early 1999 during the dot-com bubble. And you're trying to tell them, why is everybody celebrating so much? And everyone's like, you square, you loser, you just don't understand this technology, which was what they would say if you said, I think these prices are overvalued. None of you are making money. And in 6 short months, that stock market came crashing down. The NASDAQ, I think, collapsed like 66%. The exact same thing is going to happen to the tone and the happiness and the expectations of the futures and the ideas and the dreams of all your colleagues. They are going to be crashing down, man. It's just going to be good. And that's going to be better than heroin. That's just going to be better than heroin. And you should enjoy it, all right? Not to say you should, be happy of your friend's misery, but anyone that mocks or ridicules you or says, you haven't graduated from college yet, enjoy watching them sling coffee, which you could have done in the 8th grade. So, dude, I know May is graduation, and you just started and you returned to school. You're seeing all your peers. That is the wrong metric. That's like using the Nobel Peace Prize to figure out who's the most peaceful person or who's helped peace the most. That's not the measure anymore. In the 50s it might have been, but today it isn't. Okay? This is how you're going to measure it according to old Cappy, because old Cappy is going to tell you how the real world measures it. You have no debt. That blows every fucking cocksucker 30 and under who's a college graduate, because they do have debt. You're majoring civil engineering. That blows away about 70% of your peers, because 70% of the idiots nowadays are majoring in the liberal arts and the humanities studies and navel-gazing studies and suck my own dick or tits studies. And if your dick's big enough, maybe. I don't know. But that's what, I mean, when I say suck your own dick studies, I mean like the Latino-American studies, the African-American studies, the Chicano-American studies, the Asian, the Middle Eastern, some where you study yourself, like you just gaze in the mirror in awe and your own self-perceived awesomeness. Women's studies, all right, that's sucking your own tits. You're going to have a real job waiting for you at the end of this, all right? You're going to be making bank. And what the real finish line should be about 25, 26. We'll see how you are there. So you ain't got no debt. You're going to have a real job. What else? You have real world experience. And yeah, the past 3-4 years may have seemed like, God, I'm sucking wind here. Mark my words again, set another timer from age 25 or 26 for the next 3 years. See how you're doing compared against your peers then. Because that is now who is going to survive in the real world. The first 25 years is bullshit, dude. It's all artificial, Truman Show, fabricated environment bullshit. And then you hit the real world. And that is the next 2/3 of your life. Unfortunately, it shouldn't even be 1/3 of your life is under that much of an artificial bullshit environment. But the next 2/3, where you got to make bank and you got to save up money for retirement, and these dipshit kids can't even save up money for a house because they have too much in student loans. And oh, dude, I can't wait. You're going to be so happy when you're 25, and to know that it's forever. It's going to be like that until you're dead. So if you're like feeling behind now, don't worry, dude. You made the right choice. You took your time. You figured shit out. You chose a wise degree. You got your finances together. This almost guarantees you're going to be in a better position than I'd say 80% of your peers for the rest of your life. Not that you're in a competitive mood. I'm just saying to make you feel better. Like, don't worry, dude. You're not a loser. You are so not a loser right now. Like I said, I wish I fucking did what you did. I didn't. I was like everybody else. I picked a degree at 17 because that's what I wanted to do. And it was my heart, and I was going to follow it. And it turned out to be just a shit show. Well, you guys all know the story. So, anyway, dude, I'm not saying this to make you feel better. I do not lie to people. I'm not Oprah. I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm not here to say, oh, you're doing great. As you know, I usually curse at people. Dude, trust you fucking me. You're going to be kicking ass, and you're going to be blowing your peers out of the water in about 3 years, because now is where the rubber hits the road. And it's, what, get off the pot or shit. It's get off the pot or shit time. These kids are still going to be on the pot. So, anyway, best of luck. You guys can find all my crap at assholeconsulting.com, captaincapitalism.blogspot.com, my YouTube channel, and you can buy my books on amazon.com. Just search Aaron Clary. Toodles.